Have you ever stopped to think about what really happens to your paycheck the moment it lands in your account? Maybe you receive $40,000, $1.0000, or even more. But by the end of the month, the feeling is always the same. It evaporated, gone. And worst of all, you can't even explain exactly where it went. Now, imagine if each of those paychecks had a clear destination, a plan, a purpose. Imagine if you knew exactly what to do over the next 12 months with what you already earn without needing a raise, without waiting for an inheritance, without relying on luck. You have 12 paychecks in a year, and those 12 paychecks can be 12 opportunities to build something solid, something real, that takes you out of stagnation and puts you on the path to financial freedom. Or they can be 12 more cycles of frustration, bills, and promises that never come true. The choice is yours, and it starts now. And while you're here, if you value straightforward, practical, no-nonsense content like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Here, every video is a piece of your financial puzzle. And the more pieces you have, the faster this plan starts making sense and delivering results. Because the plan for the next 12 months can be the turning point in your financial life. Have you ever had that feeling that you're always running, but not getting anywhere? Your paycheck arrives, you take a deep breath, and in a matter of days, it seems like everything disappears. Bills, credit card, rent, groceries, the usual unexpected expenses. And just like that, your account is empty again. It's like you're on a financial carousel round and round, and always back to the same spot, and the worst part is most people think this is normal. They think working, paying bills, and waiting for the next paycheck is just how life works. But it's not. It's just the game you were taught to play. The problem isn't that you earn little. The problem is that you never had a clear plan for what to do with what you earn. And without a plan, money slips through your fingers. You live putting out fires, doing math, trying to balance chaos, and building wealth becomes just a distant dream. Many people say, when I earn more, I'll get my life organized. But the truth is different. If you don't learn to manage well the little you have, you'll never know how to handle more. Because poorly managed money, at any amount, is still wasted money. The lack of a plan creates an invisible prison. Live by reflex. You get paid, gives pay everything you owe, gives hope, something is left over, gives nothing is left, gives, repeat next month. And time passes. You work, you try hard, but you stay in the same place. No savings, no investments, no security, no progress. This isn't about winning the lottery or a magic formula. It's about breaking that cycle, about taking control of your paycheck month by month and giving your money real direction. Because when money has no plan, it ends up serving other people's plans. And this is where the plan for the next 12 months comes in. A simple, direct plan that fits your reality and starts with what you already have, paycheck by paycheck. Step by step. Have you ever thought that a year has 12 paychecks, 12 opportunities, 12 chances to do things differently? But in practice, most people go through these 12 months as if they were all exactly the same salary, same problems, same bills, same frustration at the end of each cycle. But what if you started seeing those paychecks as stages of a strategy, not just money coming and going? Think about it. If you got 12 paychecks all at once today, like a prize, would you spend it all recklessly in 12 straight days? Probably not. You would stop, think, plan. The difference is that when that same amount arrives fractioned month by month, you go on autopilot, and the plan disappears. Now listen to this. It's not the amount that changes your life. It's how you handle it. What you decide to do with each paycheck is what really builds or destroys your future. The plan you're about to see doesn't require you to double your income. It requires you to double your awareness and to start treating each paycheck as a lever. The idea is simple. 12 months, 12 missions. Each month has a clear objective, a specific action to get out of stagnation and build something real. It will hurt a little sometimes, it will be challenging, but it will also be liberating, because finally you will stop just surviving and start building. This plan respects your reality. It doesn't require perfection, it requires direction. And when you start putting direction into your money, you start putting direction into your life. Now, get ready. Because we're entering the battlefield. Time to get to work and turn each month into a concrete step toward your financial turnaround. 12 paychecks, 12 months, 12 decisions that can change everything. In the first month, the focus is brutal diagnosis. You can't fix what you don't see, and most people live in the dark when it comes to money. This first month is about putting everything on the table: how much you earn, how much you spend, how much you owe, how much is left, if anything. Grab paper, spreadsheet, app, whatever, but document everything. Forget shame, fear, or denial. There's no room for that here. You need to look the monster in the eye to find out it's not as big as it seems, or that it is. But now you know where it is. This diagnosis is like turning on the light in a messy room. It doesn't fix it, but it shows exactly where the chaos is, and without that, everything else becomes an illusion. In the second month, it's time for financial cleaning. After seeing where the chaos is, it's time to start clearing it. Subscriptions you don't use anymore. Apps that silently take money, installments. You could pay off habits that are expensive and don't bring returns. It's not about becoming a financial monk, it's about awareness. Maybe that Friday night delivery isn't the problem, but 3 times a week, yes. Maybe the gym isn't the problem, but that streaming plan you forgot about months ago is. This month is about regaining ground, and every conscious cut is like taking back control of your life. In the third month, we talk about renegotiation and rescue. Now that you've cleared the ground, it's time to renegotiate what's left. Talk to banks, operators, creditors, propose deals. Swap expensive debts for cheaper ones if needed. Don't run from the problem, face it. You'll be surprised how much you can reduce when you show you want to pay. And remember, every real saved here isn't just relief. It's a step toward freedom. In the fourth month, you start building your first safety reserve. Now it's time to save, even if it's $1,000. It's the act that matters, not the amount. Open a separate account. Create a sacred space for your security. This reserve isn't an investment. It's protection. It's peace. It prevents any unforeseen event from knocking you down and throwing you back into the debt cycle. You'll treat this reserve as a priority, because freedom is built with small but consistent bricks. In the fifth month, the focus is real financial education. Until now, you've organized the external mess. Now, you start changing the internal. Read a book about finance, watch videos, listen to podcasts. But more than consuming content, reflect, write notes, discuss. You need to re-educate yourself, because the way you handle money directly reflects how you were taught to think about it. And if you don't change your mindset, you'll repeat old patterns with a new coat. In the sixth month, it's time for the first extra income. You have something in your hands that can generate income. Skills, knowledge, free time, contacts. It can be a simple sale, a service, a freelance gig, a homemade product, a class. Content. What matters here isn't the amount, it's activating your ability to create. Because money that comes beyond the salary is the money that transforms the most. It allows you to invest, accelerate, breathe. And this month is about proving to yourself that it's possible. In the seventh month, you start your initial investments. Open an account at a brokerage, learn the basics of fixed income. Make your first contribution, even if it's just $600. Action creates habit. Habit creates consistency. Consistency builds wealth. You'll start small, but consciously. Learn what CDI, SELIC, CDB, and Treasury Direct are. Understand that investing isn't just for the rich. It's for those who want to stop being poor. In the eighth month, it's time for life redesign. Now that chaos has become a path, it's time to redesign. Organize your week. Review goals. Cut what doesn't take you anywhere. You'll align your life with your financial goals. You'll start saying no to things that used to dominate you. This month is about putting your lifestyle at the service of your freedom, not the other way around. In the ninth month, the focus is on asset creation. It could be starting a digital project, an info product, a blog, a channel, a consultancy, or even beginning a business plan or partnerships that generate returns. The important thing is to think about assets, things that over time work for you. Even if it takes time, planting now is what frees you later. In the 10th month, it's time for financial escalation. Now that you have clarity, income, and routine, it's time to accelerate. Review your investments. Increase your contributions. Reinvest part of your extra income. Adjust your financial goals based on your new reality. You're no longer surviving, now you're building. And at this point, you'll start feeling something few feel. Lightness, security, vision. In the 11th month, expanding consciousness is essential. When you teach, you fix it. When you share, you expand. Talk to a family member. Inspire the plan. Inspire. You don't need to be an expert, just someone on the path who wants to pull others along. This act finalizes your turnaround, because when you become a source, you stop being a victim of the system. In the 12th month, it's time to review and celebrate. Now is the time to look back. See all you did, all you built, all you learned. Adjust what you need. Strengthen what worked. And above all, celebrate. You are no longer the same person you were 12 months ago. And it didn't happen by luck. It happened because you decided to change. Now, you might be thinking, it sounds nice in theory, but does it really work in real life? The answer is yes, it works. Not because it's easy, but because it's clear. Most people fail with finances for one simple reason. They live without direction. They spend impulsively, invest as a trend, make decisions unconsciously, and then think they need to earn more to get out of the hole. But earning more doesn't fix it. If it did, there wouldn't be people with high salaries living chaotic lives. You know someone like that. Maybe you are that someone now. This plan works because it creates consistency with clarity. You don't need to become an expert, nor do you need to get everything right. You just need a path. And to follow that path steadily, think about this. If someone earning $50,000 follows this plan for 1 year, month by month, step by step, it's possible that by the end of 12 months, they will have paid off some debts that were holding them back, started an emergency fund, begun investing safely, created an extra income stream, spent less, earned more, and breathed easier. Now imagine maintaining that pace for 24 months, 36. What seemed impossible starts to become the new normal. The secret isn't to change everything at once. It's to change one thing a month, consciously and progressively. And when you add up small victories over time, you build a life no one can take from you. This plan works because it's about what's in your hands now, not about what you wished you earned, not about what you lost, but about what you will do with what you have, starting today. And that brings us to a decisive question, a question you may have been postponing for a long time. Now that you know the plan, there's only one question that really matters. Will you keep living the way you always have? Or will you do something different with the next 12 months of your life? Because the truth is simple. If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you keep treating your paycheck as just another part of your routine, if you keep accepting that suffocating feeling as normal, then in 1 year, everything will be exactly the same as today, or worse. Not because you're not capable, it's because you'll have let life decide for you. But you can choose the opposite. You can choose to use those 12 paychecks as a map, a plan, a construction. It's not magic, it's not luck, it's decision. It's direction. It's you deciding you're tired of just surviving, and that it's time to build. Maybe no one taught you this. Maybe you think it's too late. But listen carefully. You don't need a perfect past to build a different future. To start with awareness, clarity, and courage. The decision won't be easy. There will be days when you'll want to quit, spend everything, go back on autopilot. But if you remember why you're doing this and what you're doing it for, you'll keep going. Because the reward isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's identity. It's looking in the mirror and saying, now I'm in control. The choice is yours, and the best time to make that choice is now that you know the whole plan. I want to make you a special invitation in the description of this video. I left an exclusive tool for those who really want to put this strategy into practice, an organized spreadsheet that will help you control your next 12 months, paycheck by paycheck, step by step. It's simple, practical, and will be your ally to turn theory into action. If you want to speed up your progress, avoid the mistakes most people make, and have a clear roadmap for each month. This spreadsheet will be your best investment, and the best part, it's completely free. But there's more. If you want closer guidance, personalized tips, and exclusive strategies, I also left a link to my mentorship. It's for those who want to go beyond, who want to truly turn the game around with support and accountability. But the decision is 100% in your hands. The important thing is that you take the first step today, because at the end of the day, plans are just plans if they stay on paper. What transforms is your attitude. What changes is your commitment. And I want, 12 months from now, for you to be celebrating every small victory, every achievement, every step you took to get out of survival mode. You deserve this change, so don't wait any longer. Click the link in the description. Download your spreadsheet. Start now, and subscribe here on the channel. Because every week, there's new content to help you make your money work for you. I'm with you on this journey. Let's build your future together.